Okay, guys, welcome to Q&A number 14, I believe what we're on. But before we go into that, we have recently hit 1500, so there will be a Q&A for that. But before we do that, we have to acknowledge Q&A 14. So you guys have put in your questions, and it's time for me, Lucas Green, to answer these questions. Starting off with Christian Wayne. I think he asked one question. He asked, "Who is your idol? Who is your idol like, or who do you look up to? Who is?" Oh, I get it. So he has got a bunch of questions there just in one. Got it. His first question is, "Who's my idol?" Or who do I look up to? I guess I look up to a lot of people. My family, my sisters. Let's see. I look up to. We're going on with TV characters or people like that, or actors. I'm trying to think of some good ones that are a good representation. We've got good ideals on life. Boy, that's a tough one. Um, Actors is hard because there's so many good actors and they have such good IQs on life. So I don't know what actor I'm gonna say, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. And oh yeah, I could have said that. But actors also get passed on that because right now there's so many good actors and so many good points in life. I don't know which one to follow. But like comic book characters and stuff like that. Like looking up to those type of characters, like heroes and stuff like that. I guess Spider-Man is a character that people look up to because of his relatability. Um, so there's that for you. As for, I don't think there's any sort of famous people that I can think of. I'm not going the same with actors, maybe. But yeah, there are certain famous people out there. I just don't know which one to side with, like who is the ideal person to look up to. Um, I guess the closest thing, personally for me, I always think it's best to look up to fictional characters because they're not like, I don't understand this person's idea of way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? But there are certain people out there in the world that you can relate to, but like, there's different sides of everything. You can I feel it's easy to relate to more fictional characters because they, they are what, like, we want a person to be. Kind of like Superman, where he's like, with the good, wholesome way and so that, you know what I'm saying? While realistic humans are a default, but they have flaws. That's why I'm saying Spider-Man is like a nice blend of the two, where you've got like he has flaws, he's relatable, but you can also look up to him as well. So I think that's a nice idea of who to look up, root for, and stuff. So I'll say Spider-Man. Let's go on to his next question. Who is your favorite MCU actor? And he said, and who is your favorite? Oh, gotcha. So his second question is favorite MCU actor and my favorite DCEU actor. DCU is kind of easier. I'm gonna say, oh god, Doctor Sivana from the Shazam movie. I think I liked his character. I liked that one. As for MCU, there's so many good ones. Oh my god. But we'll go. I think I'll go with a classic for my sake, because since this guy did such a good job with the character, I'll say Robert Downey Jr. But if we're going like something new entirely, I would say since I think he was a great villain. Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane slash Ironmonger. That was a good villain. He was very intimidating with the way of his presentation and his finale. I think it was well. So we had a great start with the MCU with those two. So I'm going to say those two for good reasons there. Though, yeah, I think it's justified. Yeah, there's so many MCU characters and actors in that. It's really hard to pick a couple. So I'm just going to say some two good ones. Like I said, Jeff Bridges as Ironmonger slash Obadiah Stane, and Robert Downey Jr. as the iconic Tony Stark. Yeah. Moving on to Larry Eugene Hawthorne's questions. Hey Lucas, did you watch the final season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? No, but I do want to watch that show. Yeah, thank you, Air Freshener. But yeah, Air Freshener goes off every now and then. But yeah, to answer your question, I would like to watch that and give it a shot because it's actually not a bad cartoon. Seeing it now and then, it is. I can see there's some. It's not a full-on girl cartoon. I would say. I see there's some male people can get into it as well, apart from the Brawnies. I can see that going in there. So I'll give it a shot if I ever get the time to. But thanks for the question, Larry. River City Batman says, "Do you have any pets?" If so, could you show us or talk about it? Well, I don't have a current pet. My mum is trying to get a pet, and I know that my sister has a pet tortoise, and she has a YouTube channel for that tortoise, which I'll probably do. I don't think I can put a link to it, but I think I'll put a link to the description for that. If you want to see my sister's channel, she doesn't do many videos on it. I think she's dropped the channel, but she's only got 2 videos on there. But if you want to see her pet, Charles the Tortoise, that's what it's about. So there's that for you. Let's see. Thanks for the questions, River City Batman. Ginger Cat 59, welcome. I am watching. Let me just reply that. What's he saying? Yeah. Okay, he says I'm watching it. Hello. Well, thanks for knowing. I'm assuming he's talking about the Lynxy series or this video, but well, thanks for being present, Ginger Cat. You're in the video. Next up is the Raptor. Do you have a favorite anime or anime character? Dragon Ball Z is a good one. One Piece is a good one. Anime character. As of right now, I've always been stoked to Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. But if we're going for Dragon Ball Z characters, oh god, there's so many good ones. Vegeta, Frieza, most of the villains I like. But Goku's kind of has his faults in there. So I'm not gonna say Vegeta because that's been done to death. I'm gonna try something new. Let's go Gohan. Why not? But yeah, that's my question on that. Second is, what do you think of the Venom title? Venom, Let There Be Carnage. It's not the worst trailer title for the world. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like, there's gonna be carnage, and then really, let there be carnage. It's not the worst title in the world. I mean, it could be worse. They could have used Maximum Carnage, but I'm guessing they might be saying that for a sequel or who knows what. But you know, as it stands, it's not their. It's not a bad. It's not a bad title. I think it's a good title for with the character. I like to see what they do with it, and hopefully we get a good movie out of it. So, are you excited for Obi-Wan Kenobi versus the Kakashi Death Battle? That's been out. I would say no, because while I'm a fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I am not a fan of Kakashi because I've never seen his stuff. So I gave that battle a skip on my half. So that's why I never really cared for it, that one. But thanks for your questions, Garrett. I really appreciate it, aka the Raptor. And now for the final questions, which are from William Pulford Melville. Yeah. Hey Lucas, have you ever watched the Sonic Satan cartoon? If you have, what are your thoughts on it? I have not watched it, but thank you for the consideration. If I'm able to find it at some point, I will look at it. But yeah, that's all the questions for Q&A 14. Thank you guys so much for all your questions and for helping us achieve not only this target, but past this target now, because we're now at 1500. So yes, there will be a Q&A for that. I will make a video probably tomorrow for it because I've got other stuff to do. So I will be acknowledging the Q&A, upcoming Q&A for 1,500 tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a good idea. And that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thanks once again for helping us not only accomplish this target, but getting us to 1,500 as well. That means so much to me, and it means all the rest to you guys. I'll be keeping making these videos for you. Lego DC Superman's custom builds. Beast Quest I will be getting back into. It's just that I need to find the right time to do so. I've got 2 specials to finish. As for the Lynxy series, that is under wraps. It is going through. I've got the script for episode 3. The actors, as we speak, are doing their lines, and when I've got it all, I will be going into the editing process, making the video, and then posting it up when I can. So that's the up to date with the channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably in just a bit, where I'll be doing a Lego DC Superman's custom builds, and you'll know which character I'm doing next. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it all. Till next time, guys, like always, peace.